James here. James is the guy who just drove us here. He's an assistant principal and a science teacher. That's what we need. But you can't do that unless you get the education. And a lot of you guys are very, very smart, and we want you to get that education. And we don't want the lack of money in your family to be an impediment to getting that, okay? So what we're trying to do is make public colleges, University of Arizona, all over this country, tuition free, so you don't have to leave school $55,000. Does that make sense? All right, now all of these good things, what I say, we then get criticized. Because people say, well, if you're gonna make tuition free at college, and you're gonna provide free health care to everybody, how are you gonna pay for it? Good question. How are we gonna pay for it? Yeah.
Ending corporate welfare.
Good. That's one way we end it. What about people on top? You think they are struggling to get health care?
No.
Okay. You have very large corporations in this country. You know how much sometimes they pay in taxes? Nothing. Because they have lawyers and accountants and they have all kinds of loopholes. This is the wealthiest country in the history of the world. You guys all know that. Richest country in the history of the world. But you have a situation where almost all that wealth is with the people on top. What David is trying to do, what I'm trying to do, is figure out ways we make sure that all people can have a decent standard of living. David, do you want to add to that? Or?
As I said, we get criticized for it, and I know Senator Sanders has been criticized for it, but let me tell you again, folks, this is in Arizona's Constitution. It is remarkably progressive that our public universities should be as nearly free as possible. That is Bernie Sanders before Bernie Sanders was Bernie Sanders, right? And in Arizona, it is what we should be doing. I'm going to raise my right hand to protect and defend the Constitution of Arizona, and it means giving you all that opportunity to attend our public universities, not walk away with $55,000 in debt, because it is through public education, it is through our universities that we provide opportunity. It's the reason I'm standing up here in front of you, and it's the reason why when I win, I'm not going to abandon that goal ever. It's because I recognize the importance for me. I'm looking for that same opportunity for you and your family as well.
Which gets us back to this campaign, because David is not going to win unless there's a large voter turnout. And one of the problems in Arizona, in Vermont, and all over this country, is there are a lot of working people and lower income people and people of color who do not vote, okay? And if they do not vote, people like David, then they do not get elected. So we need your help in the next couple of weeks. You guys are doing great. I love what you're doing, right? But we need your help to get people involved in the political process, to get the vote. And when we do that, we can make some really good changes. Healthcare for all. We can make sure that everybody has the opportunity to go to college. We can make sure that the people who have a whole lot of money start paying their fair share of taxes.
Bernie, what would you tell a canvasser, like from you to a canvasser, that's a little bit nervous at the door, that's afraid to knock a little bit harder, that's...
What's your name?
Andres.
Andres? That's a great question, Andres. I'll just tell you a personal story. In Vermont in 1981, I ran for mayor of our largest city. And in Vermont, it gets really cold in January and February. I'm talking about 20 below zero, okay? So I would go out, knocking on doors, and sweat would be pouring off of me. 20 below zero, and I'm sweating, all right? Because it was uncomfortable. I'm knocking on somebody's door. I never met this person. I don't know if they're nice. I don't know if they're not nice. What are they gonna say, right? It's scary.
Yeah.
All right, but this is what I would say, is that in life in general, and in campaigns, you have to do things that make you a little bit uncomfortable, all right? You have to do things that get you really nervous. You know, if you're an athlete, I used to be a runner, and before, and she was probably a better runner than me. She was a sprinter, I was a long distance runner. But you get nervous, okay? That's what happens. Your body, you know, builds up the adrenaline in order to release that. And that's what it is. If you don't want to accomplish anything in life, sit home and watch the TV. It'll be calm and nice, right? But if you want to accomplish something, you gotta go out there. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes a little bit scary. Not gonna go, it's a little bit scary. What you will find, at least in Vermont, by the way, is that most of the people are pretty friendly. And many people actually want to discuss issues with you. Occasionally somebody will slam the door. Fine, go on to the next house. okay? But I think at the end of the day, what you will find is, wow, this is really interesting. I learned a lot of nice people out there. And that's what life is about. It's taking those chances, getting nervous, getting your feelings hurt every now and then. But, you know, you've had your feelings hurt once or twice. Yes, all right, you all have. David has. All right, that's how you grow. That's how you grow. And there's nothing more important. Look, one of the issues we are dealing with now, not only in America, but all over the world, and Trump is part of this, is a disrespect for democracy. You know, you ever hear him attacking the media and all that stuff? He doesn't want anybody to criticize him. All right? He wants to suppress the vote. You know what voter suppression is? We believe that everybody should get involved in the political process. You're going to vote against David, vote against me? Fine, get in. We're not saying to people that we're going to make it as hard as possible for you to vote. We want it to be as easy as possible for American citizens to vote. So, with the work you're doing is enormously important. It really is. You're talking to people about healthcare and education, right? And about climate change and about all these important issues. So you're educators. He's an educator, and you're educating door to door. And that's really, really important stuff. So I really am so happy that you're doing that.
Thank you for coming and speaking to our amazing young leaders that in Tucson are knocking in the rain and 150-degree weather, sometimes in the cold. And collectively, as a state, we've registered 191,000 people this year. And we're going to knock on 1.5 million doors to make sure we do just what you said to get out the vote. So from myself, Alejandra, and everybody here in Lucha, an extreme thank you. And we got to go knock on some doors, right?
Yeah.
Trying to place you.
Let's do this.